This is a new mentoring and coaching strategy that Australian Hardware will use to achieve quality and high performance in all our employees. Let me begin by saying that you are in an exciting and rewarding time. You can expect positive change, fostering a great culture of continuous improvement at Australian Hardware. So what does this look like? Well, let's cover a few things. 1. We are going to allow constant feedback for all of our activities. 2. We are going to provide quality training and personal development. This is probably the cornerstone of the strategy, as we are going to take leaders from all across Australian Hardware and teach them mentoring and coaching strategies, leadership skills. We'll do these through training days, through online videos and so forth. But the thing is, we're going to teach them how to be effective leaders. For example, we have 2 new coaching models that we are teaching and that are so valuable. For example, we have the GROW model. The GROW model is a formal coaching session. It stands for Goals, Reality, Options and Will. Goals is where we determine what the goals are. The coach can ask, what are your goals? What are your KPIs? Where do you want to be? Next, they move on to the reality. Where are they now in relation to their goals? What's working? What's not working? The coach needs to determine this with the employee concerned. Then, what they're going to do is they're going to go through the options. So goal, reality, options. They will then discuss what can they take, what steps can they take to get where they need to be. Do they need more training? Do they have the necessary information? Do they have the competence? What steps can they take to get there? That's the options. Now, when you're determining the options, it's really important to make sure that they are measurable and that they can be written down on a balanced scorecard. So that's the options. And then you move on to the will. You establish their willingness. You make sure that they perceive the value in the change process and in moving towards these goals. And that's a crucial step for the coaching session. So that's what one example looks like of the GROW model. And another example is the AID model. Again, another really useful tool. It stands for A, for actions. Describe what the employee did. I, the impact. Tell the employee what the impact of their actions was. Describe it. Did it have an effect on the people, the processes, on the equipment, on the property? What impact did it have? And then lastly, D, development. So after you've said what the actions are, what the impact of the actions were, now you're going to determine concrete courses of actions to modify or regulate their behavior. So that's what the AID and the GROW models look like. And it's going to be one of the main things that we're going to teach our leaders here at Australian Hardware as part of the strategy for mentoring and coaching. By doing this, we can really inspire our employees to achieve their personal best as well as meet the organizational requirements. That's why personal training and personal development is so important. Third, moving on, third point is we're going to build a continuous improvement culture. We're going to do this through promotional videos, emails, newsletters. We're going to do this through creative and innovative ways to really build a sense of culture, a sense of team belonging as part of the continuous improvement project. The fourth point is regular team meetings or store meetings. This is a great opportunity to pass on necessary information for day-to-day activities, as well as provide information to keep employees updated, and it also provides an opportunity for employees to raise any concerns or issues that they may be facing. And lastly, the fifth point is we'll be using balanced scorecards. Balanced scorecards are a useful tool because it allows us to have the key result area as well as the targets. We can set measurable actions and determine if we have been successful or not by recording actual figures and measurements through surveys, through actual recordings, and so forth. So that's it from me. They're the 5 points that I want you to take away. If you need to, I'd love for you to watch this video again. But what you can do is you can expect change.